Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the September 2nd, 2022 meeting of Provider AWS meeting, a sub-project of SIG Cloud Provider of Kubernetes. Please be mindful of the CNCF code of conduct and be respectful of the comments you make and be inclusive. So let's go ahead with the meeting. We don't have any agenda. Anybody wants to add the agenda for today?
I can mention that there was an issue I mentioned a couple of weeks ago around runc and containerd, which has actually been patched. So if you were on 1.1.3, you can now go to 1.1.4 and all as well. So just to close the loop on that one, which I mentioned before. And so we did some KOps releases that basically included that release, included the update.
1.1.4 or 1.14?
I think it's 1.1.4 includes the fix and 1.1.3
Okay, fix for
had
that.
the regression.
Yeah, so I guess I'll give a CCM update. We have a bunch of cherry picks and releases going out last couple days. There was a Kishore, you're familiar with the target group fix for 123. That's in the newest 123 release. And then, gosh, what were the other ones? There was Pratik, the STS rate limit, an issue with, I guess, is it STS assume roles where, yeah, it's with the STS assume role. Yeah, you want to give a couple summary of that one?
Yeah, sure. So this was related to the when we try to assume a role in any account and that role doesn't exist. So we want to rate limit that, like how frequently other controllers are trying to assume that role. So the fix was to slow down, basically cache the result for a second or two and then rate limit it.
And then there was a fix in the tagging controller. I don't know what the issue was there. And then there was also a fix with, so it was related to Fargate and resource-based naming. So that one, I guess, Fargate was totally broken with resource-based naming or something. So anyway.
Yeah, I just included like fix for Fargate platform resource-based naming.
That's fine. Yeah, cool. And so those will all be cherry picked to the versions that they're broken in, and those releases should be out this week.
For LBC, I don't have any updates this week. Carpenter, anybody from Carpenter? Any pull requests that we want to discuss here?
I don't think I have anything.
I have an issue that it came from the cloud provider, SIG cloud provider meeting. I just want to mention here as well. Let me bring it up.
Was it this week's meeting?
Yes.
Okay, I missed it.
Give me a sec. It's this issue. So what's happening with this is like in certain cases where a user has more zones, like the local zones or the wavelength zone, the auto discovery portion of the subnet resolver is it breaks because it finds subnets in different availability zones. And as of now, like other local and wavelength zone is not even supported for NLV or CLV. So what I suggested was like we restrict the auto discovery to zone type of availability zone only. And when NLB supports it later, then we can revisit this. But for now, for the cloud provider AWS, we will restrict to AZ only. So this will fix the auto discovery issue that was reported. I also talked to the reporter from Red Hat, and he agreed to do a PR maybe this week or the next week to fix this issue. And similar issue also exists in the load balancer controller. So I'm also working with the community members to have a fix for the issue in the LBC side.
Can you scroll up a little bit?
Up?
Yeah, I just want to see.
Yes.
Exclude subnets and prevent its attachment to an LB during auto discovery procedure. Okay.
And I presume you've looked at the code and it's not there already, right? I felt like we had something like this. Maybe it was like public and private subnets or something.
We do for public and private, yes, but these are the new zones, right? These were not present before. It just got added recently, it looks like, so, or fairly recently. And if the customers tag their subnets in those zones, then auto discovery will go find them as well. So that's what we're trying to prevent here.
So if it touch subnets in certain zones. Okay. Interesting. Is it if they are tagged?
Also, what happened was, like in 119, we removed the tag restriction, right? So we also enabled the auto discovery of the subnets that are not tagged. So that also
Yeah.
complicates this matter. So previously, like only tagged subnets were discovered. Now, like unless it's not tagged for some other cluster, we auto discover that subnet as well. So that's what also compounded the issue here.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was
Because we wanted to remove the tagging for the subnets in 119. We had some requirement to remove that. So it's just like a gift of that change, I guess.
yeah. That change always made me feel a little bit uncomfortable. But so yeah, I guess so sorry, I'm just understanding this. So your suggestion is to do what?
So look at the subnets, and then if the zone type is availability zone, then include them, otherwise ignore them.
What and why are local zones and
Wavelengths, they are not
wave
supported for NLB as of now. So NLB does not support, or CLB for that matter, does not support those zones. You can only create an ALB.
Okay, yeah, I guess it makes sense. It does seem kind of gross, but it seems like this is what we're stuck with.
And even
go
like
ahead.
for ALB, like it doesn't support cross zone types right now. Like it has to be in the same zone. So we still need further enhancement in this area. So even in future, we might want to say, okay, only this zone, if it supports. I don't see like immediate support, but if it supports, then for future, we'll have to say, okay, restrict to this particular zone.
Yeah. Is there a chance we'll want something more configurable where we choose what type of load balancer we're targeting with the exclusion?
So this is only for CLB and NLB, right? This is the cloud provider AWS. So here, like
Yeah.
we just have to go with CLB or NLB. In the load balancer controller, we'll be fine tuning it, like specifically specify what zone type that they want to use, because we want to support ALB as well. So there we'll be able to provide better configurable options in this case.
Okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah, that's all I have for now.
Cool.
Cool. So have great rest of the Friday, folks, and have a great long weekend. Enjoy.
Thank
See
you
you
so
in
much.
2 weeks. Bye bye.
See you in
Thank
2
you.
weeks.